After S-33 torpedoed the 800-ton subchaser off the coast of Kiska, the decision was made to begin the trek to Attu. The island of Attu is around 300 nautical miles to the west, and it'll take around 32 hours to get there. The waters surrounding the island have the potential to be much more dangerous than the waters off of Kiska. For one, there is a Japanese air base. If air cover is a serious problem, S-33 will submerge during the daytime and surface at night. S-33 has arrived off the coast of Attu. It was a very uneventful trip. No air contacts, no surface contacts, and most importantly, no exciting weather, much to the crew's relief. The plan is now to conduct a barrier patrol to the northwest of the island. Hopefully, we will catch some traffic there. Aircraft are expected here, and the crew is on their toes. Hopefully, our SD radar catches any closing contacts.
Periscope down. Dive. Yes, sir. Periscope down.
Early in the morning on June 23rd, our lookout spotted smoke on the horizon to the east. It seems to be a lone contact, heading straight our way. I ordered to submerge the boat and prepare for a torpedo attack. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome into the control room of S-33. We have a warship contact right off our bow, and apparently it is increasing speed and closing. We are going to attempt to engage here. Let's raise our periscope and take a look here at what we are dealing with. Hopefully it's something a little bigger than the 800-ton subchaser we engaged in the previous episode, and let's lower our scope just a little bit. Don't want it that high in the water. The seas are very calm, and it's midday. It's around 9:30, and this is base time, but anyway, it looks rather small. Let's check our map here. Here's the contact. Let's adjust our course slightly. New heading 120. The torpedo situation is okay. We have 4 forward tubes and 5 in reserves. I probably won't fire 3 torpedoes like I did last time. Maybe 2 this time. Shipping is very scarce up here, so beggars can't be choosers. And it is continuing to close, going medium speed, so probably around 10 or so knots. We're just going to adjust and position ourselves in a decent spot for a submerged torpedo attack here. And she is closing nicely. Let's see if we can get another look here. Up scope. This target will be a tad easier for you all to see, considering the lighting conditions. There she is. Yeah, it looks like another little subchaser. Let's pull up our recognition manual. It is obviously not Battleship Yamato. A little gunboat. That's pretty fun. Whoa. Okay. Some of these ships are awesome that are added with Fall of the Rising Sun. Anyway. The one we attacked was a CH-28 class. 860 tons. It is very possible that there are multiple up here. And maybe what we're dealing with once again. And then we have some torpedo boats up here. It's obviously nothing that large. Subchaser number 13. Yeah, it doesn't look, I think it may be another CH-28. I'm gonna be honest with you. That mast right in front of the funnel is pretty distinct. We will identify it as such for the time being. The draft is 7.5 feet. Okay, good to know. And there's the target. She is pretty much heading straight west at this point. Let's just plot her out and start tracking her. Up scope so we can mark Let's bring up our stopwatch. And you know what else I want to do is man battle stations.
General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. All hands man your battle stations.
Okay, and I didn't realize I was going standard speed. I was going standard in our dive, so I reduced our speed down to 1/3. Okay, start our timer, down scope. Do not want to leave our scope up for too long. How far away are we from her track? Just 500 yards. We definitely want to put some more distance between us and her track. Let's just start, let's turn south.
New course, 179.
This would be a good time to have some stern torpedo tubes, but of course the S-boat does not have those.
3, 2, 3.
And we will keep tracking her, passing 1 minute now. And we will just slowly wait. Rudder and midships here. 2 minutes. And once we close in on 3, we will raise our periscope. Get another mark. Where is she?
Bearing.
There she is. Yeah, that's definitely her.
3.
Lock on target, lower our scope just a little bit in the water. Okay. 5 seconds to spare. And mark. There we go. There's our second mark. Is she changing course?
3, 2.
Or is she just on a slightly different heading than I originally anticipated? That is very possible. She could be zigzagging around as well. We got her heading 280 instead of 270. That's believable. In that case, let's turn back to the north now. It's going to take us a while to turn. Of course, the S-boat is not the most nimble submarine. Alright, let's stop this. Get that out of there. And that range should be good. Well within arming distance. That was really what I was worried about. Make sure our rudders, yep. Full left rudder here. Oh my gosh, it may have been a mistake to turn. And let's establish her speed. She is going 9.5 knots. Okay. We can go ahead and plug all of this info into the TDC. Angle on bow, we'll just put 90 degrees to port for the time being. Speed, 9.5 knots. Set. Okay, let's increase speed to 2/3.
Ahead slow.
We gotta turn around.
3, 1.
Definitely
7.
overestimated the S-boat's turning ability. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we should be able to get in here. It's going to be close. Alright. Yeah, this is less than ideal. I should not have turned as far. That's okay, and there she is. Lock on target.
3.
Okay, range to target. She is close. Set. Oh. Okay, open this up, turn on our position keeper. Yeah, less than ideal. We will fire a magnetic pistol. Influence. Depth will be 9 feet, excuse me. Angle on bow is 100 degrees to port. Just over it. Open tube 1. We'll see if this is a hit.
Bearing. 3, 4, 5.
But I'm not gonna fire. Down scope. Let's take a look at that solution. Looks okay. 1 minute runtime. Oh, we can hope. She may see that torpedo wake as well in these weather conditions.
3, 4, 1. Bearing. 3, 3, 8. Bearing. 6. Torpedo impact.
There we go, torpedo impact. Awesome, and she is going down. One torpedo, one ship. There she is. Fantastic. That's another one biting the dust. Another 800 ton ship if I do. Yep, another CH-28. So we've sunk 2 of those up here. Hopefully we find something a little larger to be our next target, but hey, there we go. 2 down. It looks like those depth charges are catching fire. Radar contact, coming in fast, all ahead flank. We have an aircraft coming in. Aircraft coming in, manning battle stations. Let's order our flat gunner to fire at will and tell our crew to emergency dive. Let's get this boat under. I'm looking for the plane, I don't actually see it. No idea where it is. We got the radar contact, but I'm scanning. And maybe my crew can give me a bearing on her? Bearing 015. Let's get on the observation scope. 105, excuse me. She's out here somewhere. I don't actually see the aircraft. We're under. Down scope. Down to 100 feet. Oh, she was up here to the north. Alright, and we are dropping like a rock. Reduce speed down to 1/3. That was a little close. We got the radar contact, and then she was spotted by our watch crew rather quickly. Obviously not ideal. We're down to 150 feet. That's okay, actually. Just come up a little bit. Take your time. Now we just wait for any depth charges that are dropped on top of us. Good thing about the S-boat is it does get under relatively quickly. If we're in one of those big, large fleet boats, that would be more of an issue. But I think we're in the clear here. After almost 3 days of patrolling and no luck, our lookouts finally spotted smoke to the north. Hopefully, it is something larger than 800 tons. Well, here we go, folks. A lone contact up here heading south, and their speed is medium. Let's go down to periscope depth. As you can see, we repositioned just south of Attu. This is where I was going to start patrolling a little bit. So far, it's been very uneventful since our last sinking up here. No aircraft and no other ships spotted. We have been staying submerged for a good chunk of the daytime, however, just so we can hear any contacts that are nearby, and also to shield us from aircraft up above. Let's go ahead and turn the boat around and maneuver into a decent torpedo position. Hopefully this guy is something a little larger. What is our hydrophone operator saying? No sound contact. Okay, a warship. Another warship. Alright, turn west. And we are in a good spot, I think. 2 manned battle stations.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
Alright, up scope. Waves are a bit choppy. We're probably going to use a magnetic pistol, and oh my gosh. I thought the other little sub chasers we were sinking were armed tugboats. This is the next even more armed tugboat like than them. My goodness. If it wasn't so choppy, I would contemplate using the deck gun, honestly. I don't know if it's a good idea for this old bucket of bolts to get into a surface duel, however. Okay,
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
well, I suppose we can try to identify it and pump a fish into her. What's her current position? She's way out there. Let's make sure we're not too far away from her track. Yeah, we are in range, definitely in range of our Mark 10 torpedoes here. Okay, let's begin the identification process. I flipped all the way to the back and we'll start from there. W19, no, definitely not. Corvette Subchaser. Oh, 870 tons. Oh, amazing. What were the other ones? 860. Oh, so this is slightly larger. That's great news, actually. Okay. 10 more tons, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and identify it. That's definitely her. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Okay. And let's get our crew to start plotting her out. She's moving medium speed, probably going the same like 10 knots. It seems rather routine here. Let's go standard speed just to close this gap a little bit. And let's do another range estimate, and my crew will spit out, hopefully, what her speed is. Speed of target, estimated speed 11 knots, course 182 degrees. All right. I can buy that. 11 knots. 11 knots. Okay. Let's slow down to 2/3 and rig for silent running.
Ahead slow.
What's her draft? 14 feet. Okay. Let's set up tube 1. We'll set it at a 15-foot depth. Hopefully it doesn't run too deep. We will set it for magnetic pistol. Speed is low, obviously. Can't adjust that with the Mark 10s. Let's do this one more time. See if they give me something better. 11 knots, 182. Okay. I'll take it. Turn on our position keeper. Angle on bow of the target. We'll go with 75 degrees to port for the time being. Set. Let's do this one more time. This is just torpedo solutions. You know, you just keep, triple checking everything. 10 knots. I like that because that is more in line of with other patrols we have seen in the area. So let's send that to the TDC. Hey. Looking good. All right, open tube 1. Make sure we have no offset angle. No, we don't. That could whiff our solution. Angle on bow is definitely a bit closer to 90 now. We'll do 85 degrees. If anything, yeah, maybe it's actually closer to 95 to 100. All right, set tube 1. Let's not waste any more time. Fire. All right, tube 1 away. Looks like run time's 1 minute 15 seconds. Let's take a look at that solution. Looks pretty good, all things considered. We fired a no gyro angle, really. All right, hopefully she doesn't turn or something crazy. That would be most unfortunate, wouldn't it? Okay, well, time will tell if we get another 860 some ton ship. And it looks like we missed, which is less than ideal. Crap. Maybe she was going 11 knots. Alright, is she turning around towards us? Yeah, she's definitely looking. Do I want to fire another torpedo at her? That's the question. Do I want to surface and get into a gun duel? That's the other question. It looks like she has quite a few guns on her. I don't want to waste a second torpedo on this, especially when she's zigzagging around. I think our best bet is going to be to lower the scope and get the hell out of here. I mean, sure. I mean, look at all those. It looks like she has one, you know, 4 or 5 inch gun on the bow. But I mean, she has quite a lot of small caliber stuff, which could definitely hurt my crew. I don't want anyone to get killed. Down scope. Okay, down to 150. Let's turn tail and get out of here. Hopefully the depth charging isn't too bad.
Current depth 80.
Passing thermal layer.
It looks like she is moving off to the north. Don't think she actually picked us up. We are just crawling down here at 1 knot. And she is searching up here, which is interesting. Okay, let's turn back to the north. And we'll see if she comes back around. Actually, she's searching way up there. Let's turn south. Hopefully just get out of here. I'm not sure what she's up to, but this is rather interesting. Thankfully, she didn't pick us up immediately. Doesn't really have a good idea of where we are. Hopefully we can just slip away under the thermal layer here at 150 feet. Well, that little tug is way off the mark at this point. She's back over here. We've made some serious progress. We are going to adjust our course and probably head back to kind of just patrol here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we can just do a patrol around the island. I don't want to stay here for too much longer. I mean, it's been a long patrol already. However, I do want to try to find a merchant ship, but so far all we've seen is sub-chasers. This little tug is definitely having some problems picking us up, though. I wonder what kind of listening gear is on board that, if any at all. Also, the fact that the waves are so rough and we are below a thermal layer is definitely going to make it difficult for her to pick us up. So, it seems like everything worked in our favor. It's unfortunate we missed, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Well, we will set up another patrol to the north of Attu and then probably swing around and patrol in between these islands and see if there's anything near this Japanese air base. But yeah, that's the current plan of action. That is going to do it for today's episode, though. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did like the episode, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.